Here we are with lesson 5.nf.4a. You're going to multiply a fraction and a whole number using visual models, so we better understand what a visual model is. It's a picture that represents something. Okay, so a visual model for 1/2 is this. That's a visual model. Visual means something you can see. Model is an object that represents something. All right. You also need to know what an expression is. An expression is a math problem without the equal sign. It's just numbers and operations. Like 2 plus 3 is an expression. 6 times 1/3 is an expression. Expressions don't need the equals part. Okay. Notes. Here's how you do it. Here's how you multiply a fraction by a whole number using visual models. Step 1, draw a picture of the fraction. Remember that the denominator means the total number of pieces, and the numerator equals the shaded pieces. Once you have the picture of your fraction drawn, copy the drawing the number of times equal to the whole number you're multiplying by. And finally, if your answer is an improper fraction, you may need to change it to a mixed number. So, let's have an example. We're going to multiply 1/4 times 5. So we're going to start with step number 1. Draw a picture of the fraction. You can draw 1/4 however you like. I think I will draw rectangles because I can draw rectangles. So, the denominator is the number of pieces, so 4 pieces. The numerator would be the number I shade in, so 1/4 would look something like this. And now I'm multiplying by 5, so I need 5 of those. So I'm going to copy the drawing the number of times equal to the whole number, and the whole number is 5. So, let's see if I can do this. There's one more. There's 2 more, 3 more, so there's 5. So I have to have it copied 5 times. Okay, so now my answer is going to be how many fourths? So I've got 1/4 here, another 4th here, another 4th here, another 4th here, and another 4th here. So how many fourths do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 fourths. Notice that the denominator doesn't change. I still have 4 pieces in each whole whatever it is I'm talking about, but I've got 5 of them shaded in now. So if I was going to draw a picture of the answer, it would look like the regular box, but I need 5 shaded in. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I need another one shaded in, so I need another box total. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 shaded in. I wish that was red. 5 shaded in. So that's 5 fourths. That's also known as 1 1/4. You can see the 1 whole right there. So let's do some other examples to make sure this makes sense. These ones you don't put in your notes. Start right here. These squares make up 1/2 of a set. How many squares will be in the whole set? Okay, so if that's half of a set, to get the whole set, I need 2 of those. So I'm going to have all of these, plus I'm going to have another set that looks just like it. So I think I'm going to go over here. So I've got my one set, that's half. Here's another set, that would be the rest. So there would be 8 squares in the whole set, because half of 8 equals 4. And the way you write that using math is 1/2 times 8 equals 4. This one right here. All right. Let's look at part 1 of this next question. The model represents the total number of hours Pamela played video games in the last 6 days. Which expression can be used to find how many hours Pamela played in the last 6 days? Well, first off, what does each of these pictures represent, these models? So there are how many pieces in the whole? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each whole thing. And how many are shaded in? 2. So I've got 2/5. How many times? 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 times 2/5. There you go. Pretty straightforward. Okay, part 2. How many hours did Pamela play video games in 6 days? Well, 6 times 2/5. You're going to put these all together. Let's see how many are shaded in. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 fifths. So that equals 2 whole and 2 left over. 2 2/5. So if I was wanting to draw a model of 2 2/5 as a mixed number, it would look a little different. And since I can't draw circles split into fifths very easily, I'm just going to draw rectangles. So here's a rectangle that I'm going to split into fifths. It's going to be just like these. I'm going to have 2 shaded in out of 5, but it's a lot easier for me to draw fifths here. So that would be 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. I'm talking about 12/5, so I need more. So if I do the same thing over again, I'm going to get 5 more fifths. So I was at 5/5. Now I'm going to be at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10/5. I need even more. So I'm going to have to draw another set. So I've got 2 whole things shaded in so far. And I need 2 more. So it's going to be 11, 12. Okay, so there's 12/5, and you can see that this part here is 2. This part here is 2/5. That's why 2 2/5 is the same as 12/5. Okay. How many hours did Pamela play video games in 6 days? I would say either one of those answers. Let's just go with the mixed number, 2 2/5. All right, your turn. You've got a quick check problem. Go for it. Good luck.